Winnestaffer, and I'm the Environmental Stewardship Director for Chickaloon Village Traditional Council. And it's important to note the name of the department, that it's not the Environmental Department, it's not the Environmental Protection Department, it's the Environmental Stewardship Department. And that emphasizes the relationship that the tribe and tribal citizens feel that they have with the environment, and the importance of taking care of the environment as well as utilizing the environment, and that the health of the environment is entirely connected to the health of the people. And I am honored to be able to work toward that goal of maintaining that relationship between people and environment and ensuring that the environment stays healthy for many generations to come. The Environmental Stewardship Department does projects that benefit everybody in the community. The benefit that I see is really long-term and an environmental legacy that everyone in the community, everybody in Alaska can benefit from. The first major project that I was involved with at Chickaloon Village was doing a salmon stream restoration project, and this was on Moose Creek. It started with grant writing efforts and field work in 2003, but we didn't get funding to do the major restoration work until 2005. In 2005, 2006, and 2007, we did on-the-ground heavy equipment operation to restore relic stream channels in Moose Creek. Moose Creek is Chidik Etna in Otna, and that means Grandmother's Place Creek. And our interpretation of why the creek would be named Grandmother's Place Creek is that it was a safe and productive place for grandmothers and young people to fish and to preserve fish. Additionally, Moose Creek had all 5 species of Pacific salmon that are found in Alaska, so it would have had many months of fishing season compared to other streams. So for hundreds, maybe thousands of years, tribal citizens and indigenous people here utilized salmon on Moose Creek. And in 1898, Captain Glenn and Lieutenant Kastner came to the Matanuska watershed and identified that there were coal deposits here. That led to some significant developments in the early 1900s. And by 1917, the coal was being exported on the railroads that were here. So in order to maintain the railroads, streams and rivers were diked, were straightened, and were altered so that they had room to have railroads on the sides. This led to scouring of bed material in the streams. It led to erosion, and decades later, in some cases, there were waterfalls. By the 1970s, there were waterfalls on Moose Creek 8 to 10 feet high that were completely impassable to salmon. In 2005, we received numerous grants to bypass the waterfall and put the stream back into its relic channel, so its pre-railroad channel. The time frame was early July, and already there were Chinook salmon waiting at the bottom of our restoration project to go up the new channel and into habitat they hadn't been in for decades, maybe as many as 70 years. Since then, we've done fish population enhancement work. We've used a moist air incubation system and helped to enhance the population of Chinook salmon. We've participated in research regarding the salmon on Moose Creek, and the goal of conducting research is to understand where and when fish are utilizing habitats so that we can convey to land managers activities or protections for those fish. Our long-term goal is to be able to protect fish in the habitats when they're there naturally. One of the aspects that I really appreciate about the actions the tribal government takes is working to restore, in some cases, habitats that have been damaged. And the benefit of having salmon here now is that the more habitat salmon can be in, the more likely it is that they'll be able to thrive during climate changes, during other potential impacts, ocean acidification. So it's really important to be able to maximize the opportunity that salmon have to thrive, and this is one small way we can help.
We're doing a juvenile salmon study, and the reason why we're doing a juvenile salmon study is because we're looking at the temporal and spatial distribution of the salmon. So we want to know what their preferred habitat is, where the abundance is at, and what location that's at. On top of, we're looking at their length and their weights. So on top of the study that we're doing here as well, we're looking at water quality, we're looking at dissolved oxygen in the water, water temperature, conductivity. We want to know what the health of the stream is on top of everything else, so if we're able to track those changes.
As a technician, I've been helping the fisheries biologist with the minnow trapping and carrying stuff around and inputting data. The kids come and just get some experience out in the field. They get to help with the minnow trapping and setting traps and retrieving them, and some data collection too.
Doing some of this research will allow us to have the knowledge to better protect these fish. If we're doing stuff like this, we're in the future, we're going to better be able to protect them.
I do believe there is a cultural significance to the project. Just bringing fish back up Moose Creek has been important for many years, and when they blocked it off, the salmon weren't getting to where they naturally have been before, and it's just good to see them coming back.